Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farmer George's Pepper Catalog. Today I have with me David, my buddy here. He's my special guest. He's going to be helping me test out the Howlapeño. That's right. Hopefully this is the final version of it. I'll tell you a little bit about how it got to this, but just to get a closer look here, there's the pepper. It is pretty big compared to the last generations, but David here is going to help me taste this for the first time because I haven't.
Let's do it.
What's your heat tolerance like?
Oof. I mean, I like some hot sauces, but I never really had any ghost peppers or any other hot peppers by themselves.
You might be in for a shock here because if you guys have been following me along, what I wanted to do with this pepper is to create the hottest jalapeno-like tasting pepper, and I've named it the Howlapeño. It's so hot it makes you howl. My wife came up with that. But anyway, it started out with me crossing a ghost pepper and a regular jalapeno back when I lived in Italy 2 years ago. So this has had generation after generation of, selection. And it was last springtime that I introduced back jalapeno because I wasn't getting the size and then the flavor that I wanted. So this is pretty much, if you just didn't know what this looked like, I mean, what would you think it looked like?
I mean, it looks like a jalapeno.
Right.
It's smooth. Looks like a little bit bigger one than I've seen. But.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was going for. Make a jalapeno, but a super spicy one. So just a little bit about this. I already said it was a ghost pepper and a jalapeno mixed. So that means the species is a hybrid of the two. Capsicum Annuum, which is the jalapeno, and then Capsicum Chinense, which is the ghost pepper. The plant height reaches about 2 feet, and then if you had a bigger container or a bigger growing space, you can get up to like 6 feet. These plants like full sun about 6 to 8 hours a day. The growth pattern is indeterminate, which if you haven't been following around, it means it grows to the size of its container. It'll keep on growing. The flowers are white. You get about 2 to 4 buds per node, and the approximate time from planting until harvest is about 4 to 6 months, depending upon how you prune your plants. All right, David, we're going to take a closer look at this pepper, and then
check it out.
We're going to go in and have a little taste test. The pepper itself is 3 inches in length, and then let's see, the width is about 1.25 inches. So it's a pretty big pepper, and it looks like it's got some pretty thick walls here. It doesn't sound too thin, and then we'll get into it. So yeah, it's a pretty thick-walled pepper. It's got a nice crunch to it. Don't want to cut myself. I also don't want to get any juice, but
Do you need gloves for this?
I don't know. It's the problem with crossbreeds. You don't know how hot they are. But yeah, you got a nice. Thick wall. I can smell it. It smells like a jalapeno, so that's kind of what I wanted to go for. The smell and hopefully the flavor of jalapeno, but let's get the heat from the ghost. So I can see a lot of juice. Doesn't look like it's too oily, but a lot of juice in the walls. So I'm going to save these seeds and grow these out. I'm pretty pumped that I got a lot of them and they look to be pretty viable. So I'll cut these out. And
what
then
makes a viable seed?
Well, just a uniform color. If you have a black dot in the center, it usually means they're kind of rotten out, or like, here's an example of one. Let me just cut this in half so I can get a better view here. So if you see this one here, it's got a black dot in the center. I'll show you, David, too.
Yeah.
You see that black dot?
Yeah.
That seed probably won't germinate. And then you got a couple other ones here. One right there. And I'll turn this around for the camera. You got one right there. But then a couple like this on the knife, you can see that they're uniform, kind of like a cream color, at least for this type of species. These two species of pepper, the Annuum and the Chinense, they have these color seeds. You can just pick it up off the board and grab by the stem.
Yeah.
Just in case. That'll be your half. What's it smell like?
It smells good.
Does it smell like a jalapeno?
No.
Oh. Could be a bad thing. It's pretty big. I'm not gonna lick my finger. I was about to.
It?
Well, I just want to show the camera so you can show the camera your side. But yeah, you got, these are huge, man. How much do you think you're going to eat?
I don't know. If I can make it through the first bite.
All right. Well.
Any tips? You just go for it?
Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Kind of chew it up as fast as you can. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks for doing this. Witnessing history right here, hopefully. Really crunchy. It's like a bell pepper.
It's like a bell pepper.
Pretty sweet right off the bat.
I'm getting the heat right away.
You're getting heat?
It's kind of sweet. It's kind of like a...
Tastes a little bit like a bell. Yeah.
Definitely like a hot bell pepper.
Yeah. Get a little heat down the throat.
Yeah.
That went up in my sinuses.
Good. Oh yeah, it's coming on now. It's a good heat though. Not like dying, but it's definitely got some kick.
Do you think it's hotter than a jalapeno?
Yeah.
Really? I got a little lip burn. This definitely has a good flavor.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It might not be the hottest. Last generation might have been hotter, but I think because I introduced that the jalapeno. But yeah, it's still
coming on now.
It's lingering. I mean, I got a little bit of sweat on the brow here. Yeah, don't touch your eyes just in case. My head's hot. Got a little bit of the whiskey chest, you know, like take a shot of whiskey.
Feel my tongue. It's on fire.
Your tongue's on fire.
I think I've had, I don't know, maybe I've had a hotter jalapeno, but it's catching up to me now.
Yeah, that's the. I think that's a little bit from the ghost, because ghost peppers and other super hots kind of give you that building heat, so they don't really get you right away, but it's like a slow burn.
Yeah,
slow build. But man, yeah, that was good. I think it was a great pepper overall. I mean, great flavor. It would make great poppers. It's not too hot.
Not as hot as you'd like.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to take some milk.
That's all right.
I definitely like. It's got good flavor. Good crunch.
Yeah, it's like a very snackable, very hearty pepper, but I think it's there, man. I think it might not be that much hotter than a jalapeno, but I think if you get hotter than that, you start losing the flavor that I was going for. So I think I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm definitely going to grow these seeds out. And we'll do one more round indoor growing this year, and then we'll see how they grow indoors. And then if they're stable, we'll plant them out for the summer, and then hopefully start marketing these bad boys. But
I'm gonna give recommendations on what you would. I think it'd be awesome on like cooked up on burgers or something.
Oh yeah. Like I said, poppers would be really good. I don't know, even like a stuff, like, because they're big enough that you can stuff them. You know, like a stuffed pepper, kind of like with rice and ground beef and stuff like that. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, definitely make you a pico de gallo. I don't know, the heat is still lingering for me. It's on the roof of my mouth.
And some with lips now too.
Yeah. Gosh, so maybe it's there. I think this is a good one. It's a good build.
I think it just took you a little bit. It takes a little bit to come on. Like you said, maybe like ghost pepper.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I would give it what would you think out of 10?
On heat?
Yeah, heat.
I don't know. Compared to jalapeno, I definitely think it's lingering longer than a jalapeno's heat. I don't know, 6 out of 10?
6 out of 10?
I'm not like dying. I'm not rushing off.
Yeah.
But
I think a 6 out of 10 would be for me too. But that was good. I'm glad you were here to witness that with me. It was a good pound. But it's kind of there we go. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. This was another Farmer George's Pepper Catalog. I'm Farmer George.
David.
Let's share and grow together. See you next time.